Hello team, welcome to the Master in DevOps training. I'm Anshul Chauhan and let's start with the introduction part of the course. So in this lecture we will see what is the course, who is your instructor, what we are delivering in this particular course, who can purchase this particular course and what you can expect from this course before purchasing this particular course. So let's start with the introduction and the course. First, let's discuss about the course. What is this particular course? In Master in DevOps course, we will describe the complete life cycle of the DevOps. We will see the combination of the technologies, how they can use individually and how they can use combinedly to achieve the complete DevOps life cycle. This course is very helpful for those people who are beginner in the DevOps, who are going to switch into the DevOps, and who are working as a DevOps engineer in multinational organization and want to learn some new technologies, some good features of the DevOps. If you have a question, why should I enroll in Master in DevOps course? Then the answer is, this course is not related or not limited to a single technology. Here we are going to describe thorough knowledge of the DevOps with Git, Jenkins, AWS Jenkins pipeline, Docker, Docker Swarm, Docker Compose, Docker Machine, Kubernetes administration, Helm, and Kubernetes cluster deployment in high availability zone. So this course is combination of the technologies. We are refreshing the content of the course periodically. As soon as new technologies, new versions are coming in the tools, we are refreshing the content accordingly. So welcome team, I am Anshul Chauhan. I am professional cloud developer, have working experience more than 8 years in multinational organization as a DevOps engineer. Currently, I have the expertise in DevOps, cloud technologies, cloud development, and enterprise application development. I've also worked as an automation engineer and automated the complete products which have the engineer base more than 600. What technologies are part of this Master DevOps course? As I told you earlier, we are going to learn a bunch of technologies in this particular course. We will see the complete knowledge of Git, Jenkins, Docker, and Kubernetes. First, we will start with the version control system Git and GitHub. We will see the basic to advanced in Git and GitHub, how we can integrate the Git with GitHub, and how Git is helpful in version control system, and why we need version control system in our organization. Then we will move to the continuous integration. We will see after the product development why Jenkins is required, what is the continuous integration, and how the continuous integration will be helpful to gain the true agile in your product lifecycle. In the continuous integration, we will develop the fully functional continuous integration and continuous delivery pipeline with the help of the Jenkins. I will show you how you can set up your own Jenkins server with fully functional CI/CD pipeline. We will also work with the hottest DevOps technologies like Docker, Docker containers, Docker images and networking, Docker Compose, and Docker Swarm orchestration system. We will start with the basic and reach the advanced level inside the Dockers. We will see what is the Docker, what is the need of the Docker, how Dockers are different from the VMs, what is a Docker container, how we can manage the data inside the Docker container, how we can create the persistent Docker containers, how we can create our own custom image, what should be the part of that particular image, how we can tag these image, how we can download and use these image, what is the concept of code reusability inside the image. We will also jump into the Docker networking, what is the egress, what is ingress, how bridge and default networks work inside the Docker. Then we will move to the Docker Composer and Docker Machine. We will see how Docker Composer and Docker Machine provide the complete orchestration on developers' computer machine for the Docker. And in last, we will see the Docker Swarm as an orchestration system. How multi-container application can be bind into a single application with the help of the Docker Swarm. How you can enable the networking between the Docker Swarm. How you can set up the network bridge, the services, and connectivity between multiple containers. So these are few topics which we are going to learn inside the Docker part. These are going to be very basic to high-end technology lectures. In the row of the Docker, we will learn few more technologies like Kubernetes, Kubernetes cluster administration, deploy and maintain application on the Kubernetes, Helm package chart managers. Inside the Kubernetes, we will again work with the basic so that the newcomer, the beginners can also learn these technologies. We will see how we can set up the Kubernetes on local machine, on AWS, on GCP. What is the Kubernetes, how Kubernetes is helpful, how we can create the cluster of the Kubernetes, how we can manage the Kubernetes so that other people in our organization can also use the Kubernetes, how we can scale down the application without zero downtime, how we can upgrade the application without the zero downtime, what is the blue-green upgrade, what is the zero downtime upgrade, how we can package the application for the Kubernetes, how we can create the pods, containers, Kubernetes networking, Kubernetes deployment, replica set, services, how we can create the load balancer, how we can create the internal load balancer. There are going to be multiple things which we are going to learn in this particular Kubernetes course. Right? So these are the technologies which we are going to cover in this particular Master in DevOps course. Altogether, this course is going to be 45 to 50 hours long. So if you are planning to learn this particular course, then please make sure this course is going to be a bit lengthy, but this will provide you complete knowledge of the DevOps. After this particular course, you will get your own certification that you have completed this particular course. During the course, we will provide some assignment, we will provide the exercises, all the required PDFs, the commands which we are using in this particular course during the development of this course. These commands and these slides will be attached as a PDF in the lecture resource, right? So that's all about the introduction of the DevOps course. Let's start with the course and let's deep dive in the DevOps. So thank you team, thanks for your time.